McGuffey's First Eclectic Reader, Revised Edition, by William Holmes McGuffey. The Alphabet. Printed Alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Script figures 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Lesson 1. Dog the ran. A, N, D, G, R, Th. The dog. The dog ran. Lesson 2. Cat, mat, is on. E, T, I, M, S. The cat. The mat. Is the cat on the mat? The cat is on the mat. Lesson 3. It, his, pen, hand, in, has, man. The man. A pen. The man has a pen. Is the pen in his hand? It is in his hand. Lesson 4. Hen, fat, rat, box, big, run, from, can. F, b, x, a fat hen. A big rat. The fat hen is on the box. The rat ran from the box. Can the hen run? Lesson 5. Rab, an, hat, catch, see. E, ch, s. See rab. See an. See. Rab has the hat. Can an catch rab? Lesson 6. She, pat, to, now, let, me. Sh, oo, ow, l. Anne can catch rab. See, she has the hat. Now Anne can pat rab. Let me pat rab too. Lesson 7. Ned, eggs, black, left, fed, nest, them, get, will, a, black, hen, the, nest, w, k. Ned has fed the hen. She is a black hen. She has left the nest. See the eggs in the nest. Will the hen let Ned get them? Lesson 8. Head, he, gnat, come, with, and, ah. Let me get the black hat. Now Ned has it on his head, and he is a big man. Come, Nat, see the big man with his black hat. Lesson 9. Review. Pat, catch, has, left, hat, can, black, eggs, rab, an, fed, get. Ned is on the box. He has a pen in his hand. A big rat is in the box. Can the dog catch the rat? Come with me, Anne, and see the man with a black hat on his head. The fat hen has left the nest. Run, Nat, and get the eggs. Slate work. The cat ran. Anne ran. The man has a hat. Lesson 10. Nell, some, pan, him, yes, do, you, have, I, to, I, Y, V, O. Do you see Nell? Yes, she has a pan with some eggs in it. Let me have the pan and the eggs, will you, Nell? Has the black hen left the nest? I will now run to catch Rab. Will you run too? Lesson 11. O, whip, ben, up, still, sit, if, stand, jip. O, j. Oh, Ben, let me get in, will you? Yes, if you will sit still. Stand still, Jip, and let Anne get in. Now, Ben, hand me the whip. Get up, Jip. Lesson 12. Kitty, nice, sweet, sing, just, hang, cage, then, song, pet, put, not. K, j, s, a, e, Kitty has a nice pet. It can sing a sweet song. She has just fed it. She will now put it in the cage and hang the cage up. Then the cat cannot catch it. Lesson 13. Tom, top. Kitties, at, back. Look, good, doll, think, spot. Look at Tom and his dog. The dog has a black spot on his back. Do you think he is a good dog? Tom has a big top, too. It is on the box with Kitty's doll. Lesson 14. Sun, we, how, pond, stop, for, go, swim, her, us, hot, duck. The sun is up. The man has fed the black hen and the fat duck. Now the duck will swim in the pond. The hen has run to her nest. Let us not stop at the pond now, for it is hot. See how still it is. We will go to see Tom and his top. Lesson 15. John, rock, set, jump, fun, must, may, under, skip, bank, but, touch. Oh, John, the sun has just set. It is not hot now. Let us run and jump. I think it is fun to run and skip and jump. See the duck on the pond. Her nest is up on the bank, under the rock. We must not touch the nest, but we may look at it. Lesson 16. Review. The sun has set, and the pond is still. John, Ned, Ben, Tom, and Nell stand on the bank and look at the duck. The dog with a black spot on his back is with Tom. See, Tom has his hat in his hand. He has left his big top on the box. Kitty's doll is on the rock. Nell has put her pet in the cage. It will sing a sweet song. The duck has her nest under the rock. It is not hot now. Let us run and skip and jump on the bank. Do you not think it is fun? Lesson 17. Ink, moss, this tub, upset. Slate work. The pen and the ink are on the stand. Is this a good pen? The moss is on the rock. This duck can swim. Ben, upset the tub. Lesson 18. Nut, did, shut, shall, lost, fox, men, met, step, into, hunt, mud. Slate work. Will the dog hunt a fox? Ben lost his hat. Shall I shut the box? I met him on the step. Did you jump into the mud? I have a nut. I met the man. Lesson 19. Kate. Old. No. Grass. Deer. Likes. Be. Drink. Milk. Cow. Out. Gives. Oh, Kate, the old cow is in the pond. See her drink. Will she not come out to get some grass? No, John. She likes to be in the pond. See how still she stands. The dear old cow gives us sweet milk to drink. Lesson 20. Mama, large as Papa, arms, ride, far, barn, both, Prince, trot, your. Papa, will you let me ride with you on Prince? I will sit still in your arms. See, Mamma, we are both on Prince. How large he is! Get up, Prince. You are not too fat to trot as far as the barn. Lesson 21. Of, that, toss, fall, well, Fanny, ball, wall, was, pretty, prit, done, what, aw, Oh, Fanny, what a pretty ball! Yes. Can you catch it, Anne? Toss it to me and see. I will not let it fall. That was well done. Now, Fanny, toss it to the top of the wall, if you can. Lesson 22. Had, went, call, might, flag, near, swam, swing. Did you call us, Mamma? I went with Tom to the pond. I had my doll, and Tom had his flag. The fat duck swam to the bank, and we fed her. Did you think we might fall into the pond? We did not go too near, did we, Tom? May we go to the swing now, Mamma? Lesson 23. Here, band, here, horse, play, they, pass, where, front, fine, hope, comes. Here comes the band. Shall we call Mama and Fanny to see it? Let us stand still and hear the men play as they pass. I hope they will stop here and play for us. See the large man in front of the band with his big hat. What has he in his hand? How fine he looks! Look, too, at the man on that fine horse. If the men do not stop, let us go with them and see where they go. Lesson 24. Bess, happy, make, cart, tent, woods, little, very, bed, Robert, gone, draw. Bess and Robert are very happy. Papa and Mama have gone to the woods with them. Robert has a big tent and a flag, and Bess has a little bed for her doll. Jip is with them. Robert will make him draw Bess and her doll in the cart. Lesson 25. James, Mary, maid, sang, my, lay, sport, spade, lap, dig, dolls, sand, said. I. Kate, will you play with me? Said James. We will dig in the sand with this little spade. That will be fine sport. Not now, James, said Kate, for I must make my doll's bed. Get Mary to play with you. James went to get Mary to play with him. Then Kate made the doll's bed. She sang a song to her doll, and the doll lay very still in her lap. Did the doll hear Kate sing? Lesson 26. Its shade, brook, picks, all, by, help, stones, glad, soft. Kate has left her doll in its little bed and has gone to play with Mary and James. They are all in the shade now by the brook. James digs in the soft sand with his spade, and Mary picks up little stones and puts them in her lap. James and Mary are glad to see Kate. She will help them pick up stones and dig, by the little brook. Lesson 27. Review. "What shall we do?" said Fanny to John. "I do not like to sit still. Shall we hunt for eggs in the barn?" "No," said John. "I like to play on the grass. Will not Papa let us catch Prince and go to the big woods? We can put the tent in the cart and go to some nice spot where the grass is soft and sweet." "That will be fine," said Fanny. "I will get my doll and give her a ride with us." "Yes," said John, "and we will get Mamma to go too. She will hang up a swing for us in the shade." Lesson 28. Peep, while, take, sleep, tuck, safe, oh, wet feet, chick, cat, feels, wing. Peep, peep, where have you gone, little chick? Are you lost? Can't you get back to the hen? Oh, here you are. I will take you back. Here, hen, take this little chick under your wing. Now, chick, tuck your little wet feet under you and go to sleep for a while. Peep, peep, how safe the little chick feels now. Lesson 29. Wind, time, there, fence, kite, high, eyes, bright, flies, why, day, shines. This is a fine day. The sun shines bright. There is a good wind, and my kite flies high. I can just see it. The sun shines in my eyes. I will stand in the shade of this high fence. Why, here comes my dog. He was under the cart. Did you see him there? What a good time we have had! Are you not glad that we did not go to the woods with John? Slate work. The pond is still. How it shines in the hot sun. Let us go into the woods where we can sit in the shade. Lesson 30. Wish, float, tie, no, rope, boat, try, shore, give, pole, don't, push, drag, won't, or, funny. Kate, I wish we had a boat to put the dolls in, don't you? I know what we can do. We can get the little tub and tie a rope to it and drag it to the pond. This will float with the dolls in it, and we can get a pole to push it from the shore. What a funny boat, Kate! A tub for a boat and a pole for an oar. Won't it upset? We can try it, Nell, and see. Well, you get the tub, and I will get a pole and a rope. We will put both dolls in the tub and give them a ride. Slate work. The dolls had a nice ride to the pond. A soft wind made the tub float out. Nell let the pole fall on the tub and upset it. Lesson 31. Bound, rose, called, got, drown, found, brave, came, ponto, jumped, mouth, around, brought, water. Here, Ponto, Kate called to her dog. Come and get the dolls out of the pond. Rose went under, but she did not drown. Bess was still on the top of the water. Ponto came with a bound and jumped into the pond. He swam around and got Bess in his mouth and brought her to the shore. Ponto then found Rose and brought her out too. Kate said, "Good old Ponto, brave old dog." What do you think of Ponto? Lesson 32. June, Lucy's, air, kind, trees, singing, blue, when, pure, says, sky, picnic. What a bright June day! The air is pure. The sky is as blue as it can be. Lucy and her mamma are in the woods. They have found a nice spot where there is some grass. They sit in the shade of the trees, and Lucy is singing. The trees are not large, but they make a good shade. Lucy's kind mamma says that they will have a picnic when her papa can get a tent. Lesson 33. Review. James and Robert have gone into the shade of a high wall to play ball. Mary and Lucy have come up from the pond nearby, with brave old Ponto to see them play. When they toss the ball up in the air and try to catch it, Ponto runs to get it in his mouth. Now the ball is lost. They all look for it under the trees and in the grass, but they cannot see it. Where can it be? See! Ponto has found it. Here he comes with it. He will lay it at little Lucy's feet, or put it in her hand. Lesson 34. Boy, our, spoil, hurrah, own, coil, noise. Fourth, such, join, thank, about, hoist, pay, July, playing. Papa, may we have the big flag? Said James. What can my little boy do with such a big flag? Hoist it on our tent, Papa. We are playing 4th of July. Is that what all this noise is about? Why not hoist your own flags? Oh, they are too little. You might spoil my flag. Then we will all join to pay for it. But we will not spoil it, Papa. Take it then, and take the coil of rope with it. Oh, thank you! Hurrah for the flag, boys! Lesson 35. Finished. Bonnet. Lesson. Saved. White. Away. I've, am, work. Scamper. Ready. Garden. The white kitten. Kitty, my pretty white kitty, why do you scamper away? I've finished my work and my lesson, and now I am ready for play. Come, kitty, my own little kitty, I've saved you some milk. Come and see. Now drink while I put on my bonnet and play in the garden with me. Lesson 36. Care, always, line, frank, row, bin, keeps, home. Frank has a pretty boat. It is white with a black line near the water. He keeps it in the pond near his home. He always takes good care of it. Frank has been at work in the garden and will now row a while. Lesson 37. Much, one, yet, hungry, seen, grandma, corn, wood. What is that? Said Lucy as she came out on the steps. Oh, it is a little boat. What a pretty one it is. I will give it to you when it is finished, said John kindly. Would you like to have it? Yes, very much. Thank you, John. Has Grandma seen it? Not yet. We will take it to her by and by. What have you in your pan, Lucy? Some corn for my hens, John. They must be very hungry by this time. Lesson 38. Market, bread, basket, bought, meat, tea, trying, tell, which. James has been to market with his mamma. She has bought some bread, some meat, and some tea, which are in the basket on her arm. James is trying to tell his mamma what he has seen in the market. Lesson 39. Reads, so, wears, please, could, hair, fast, love, easy, gray, chair, who, glasses. See my dear old grandma in her easy chair. How gray her hair is. She wears glasses when she reads. She is always kind and takes such good care of me that I like to do what she tells me. When she says, "Robert, will you get me a drink?" I run as fast as I can to get it for her. Then she says, "Thank you, my boy." Would you not love a dear, good grandma who is so kind? And would you not do all you could to please her? Lesson 40. Does, wonder, mother, other, bee, honey, listen, flower. Come here, Lucy, and listen. What is in this flower? Oh, mother, it is a bee. I wonder how it came to be shut up in the flower. It went into the flower for some honey, and it may be it went to sleep. Then the flower shut it in. The bee likes honey as well as we do, but it does not like to be shut up in the flower. Shall we let it out, Lucy? Yes, then it can go to other flowers and get honey. Lesson 41. Best, hitched, there, should, or riding, live, holds, hay, driving, tight, early. Here come Frank and James White. Do you know where they live? Frank is riding a horse, and James is driving one hitched to a cart. They are out very early in the day. How happy they are! See how well Frank rides, and how tight James holds the lines. The boys should be kind to their horses. It is not best to whip them. When they have done riding, they will give the horses some hay or corn. Slate work. Some horses can trot very fast. Would you like to ride fast? One day I saw a dog hitched to a little cart. The cart had some corn in it. Lesson 42. Looking, thought, picking, heard, chirp, were, told, search, dearly, young, girl, loved, birds, children, besides. A little girl went in search of flowers for her mother. It was early in the day, and the grass was wet. Sweet little birds were singing all around her. And what do you think she found besides flowers? A nest with young birds in it. While she was looking at them, she heard the mother bird chirp, as if she said, "Do not touch my children, little girl, for I love them dearly." The little girl now thought how dearly her own mother loved her. So she left the birds. Then, picking some flowers, she went home and told her mother what she had seen and heard. Lesson 43. 8. Ask, after, town, past, ah, ticket, right, half, to, train, ding, lightning. Mama, will you go to town? What do you ask for a ticket on your train? Oh, we will give you a ticket, Mama. About what time will you get back? At 8:30. Ah, that is after bedtime. Is this the fast train? Yes, this is the lightning train. Oh, that is too fast for me. What shall we get for you in town, Mama? A big basket with 2 good little children in it. All right, time is up. Ding, ding. Lesson 44. School. Even. 3. Room. Small. Book. Teacher. Noon. Rude. Reading. Poor. It is noon, and the school is out. Do you see the children at play? Some run and jump, some play ball, and 3 little girls play school under a tree. What a big room for such a small school! Mary is the teacher, They all have books in their hands, and Fanny is reading. They are all good girls, and would not be rude even in playing school. Kate and Mary listen to Fanny as she reads from her book. What do you think she is reading about? I will tell you. It is about a poor little boy who was lost in the woods. When Fanny has finished, the three girls will go home. In a little while, too, the boys will give up their playing. Lesson 45. Apple, mew, tease, cracker, down, new, silly, asleep, wants, calls, new, friends, upon, flew, Paul, Polly. Lucy has a new pet. Do you know what kind of bird it is? Lucy calls her Polly. Polly can say, "Poor Paul, poor Paul." Polly wants a cracker, and she can mew like a cat. But Polly and the cat are not good friends. One day, Polly flew down and lit upon the cat's back when she was asleep. I think she knew the cat would not like that, and she did it to tease her. When Lucy pets the cat, Polly flies up into the old apple tree and will not come when she calls her. Then Lucy says, "What a silly bird!" Lesson 46. Review. Well, children, did you have a nice time in the woods? Oh, yes, Mother, such a good time. See what sweet flowers we found, and what soft moss. The best flowers are for Grandma. Won't they please her? Yes, and it will please Grandma to know that you thought of her. Rab was such a good dog, Mother. We left him under the big tree by the brook to take care of the dolls and the basket. When we came back, they were all safe. No one could get them while Rab was there. We gave him some of the crackers from the basket. Oh, Mother, how the birds did sing in the woods! Fanny said she would like to be a bird and have a nest in a tree, but I think she would want to come home to sleep. If she were a bird, her nest would be her home. But what would Mother do, I wonder, without her little Fanny? Lesson 47. Beach, shells, these, seat, waves, going, ever, see, watch, evening, lazy, sighed. These boys and girls live near the sea. They have been to the beach. It is now evening, and they are going home. John, who sits on the front seat, found some pretty shells. They are in the basket by his side. Ben White is driving. He holds the lines in one hand and his whip in the other. Robert has his hat in his hand and is looking at the horses. He thinks they are very lazy. They do not trot fast. The children are not far from home. In a little while the sun will set and it will be bedtime. Have you ever been at the seaside? Is it not good sport to watch the big waves and to play on the wet sand? Lesson 48. Log, quiet, proud, pulled, fish, stump, river, father. One evening, Frank's father said to him, "Frank, would you like to go with me to catch some fish?" "Yes. May I go? And with you, father?" "Yes, Frank, with me." "Oh, how glad I am!" Here they are on the bank of a river. Frank has just pulled a fine fish out of the water. How proud he feels! See what a nice, quiet spot they have found. Frank has the stump of a big tree for his seat, and his father sits on a log nearby. They like the sport. Lesson 49. Rain, outside, often, pitter, say, window, sound, patter, drops, sometimes, only, music. Slate work. I wish, Mama, you would tell me where the rain comes from. Does it come from the sky? And when the little drops pitter-patter on the window, do you think they are playing with me? I cannot work or read, for I love to listen to them. I often think their sound is pretty music, but the rain keeps children at home, and sometimes I do not like that then. The little raindrops only say, pit, pitter, patter, pat. While we play on the outside, why can't you play on that? Lesson 50. Sled, throw, winter, hurt, ice, cover, Henry, next, skate, ground, Mary, snow, sister, laughing, pair. I like winter when snow and ice cover the ground. What fun it is to throw snowballs and to skate on the ice. See the boys and girls, how merry they are. Henry has his sled and draws his little sister. There they go. I think Henry is kind, for his sister is too small to skate. Look, did you see that boy fall down? But I see he is not hurt, for he is laughing. Some other boys have just come to join in the sport. See them put on their skates. Henry says that he hopes his father will get a pair of skates for his sister next winter. Lesson 51. Paw, polite, means isn't. Speak, sir, shake, Fido, tricks, teach, dinner, Ellen, bow wow. Ellen, do look at Fido. He sits up in a chair with my hat on. He looks like a little boy, but it is only Fido. Now see him shake hands. Give me your paw, Fido. How do you do, sir? Will you take dinner with us? Fido, speak. Fido says, bow wow, which means, thank you, I will. Isn't Fido a good dog, Ellen? He is always so polite. When school is out, I will try to teach him some other tricks. Lesson 52. Puss, shed, pain, weigh, stole, saw, hid, eat, Hattie, suffer, sorry, something, caught, tried, Nero. Oh, Hattie, I just saw a large rat in the shed, and old Nero tried to catch it. Did he catch it, Frank? No, Nero did not, but the old cat did. My cat? No, it was the other one. Do tell me how she got it, Frank. Did she run after it? No, that was not the way. Puss was hid on a big box. The rat stole out, and she jumped at it and caught it. Poor rat! It must have been very hungry. It came out to get something to eat. Why, Hattie, you are not sorry Puss got the rat, are you? No, I cannot say I am sorry she got it, but I do not like to see even a rat suffer pain. Lesson 53. Roll, build, grandpa, hard, foam, ships, houses, long, sail, break, wooden, blow. Mary and Lucy have come down to the beach with their grandpa. They live in a town near the sea. Their grandpa likes to sit on the large rock and watch the big ships as they sail far away on the blue sea. Sometimes he sits there all day long. The little girls like to dig in the sand and pick up pretty shells. They watch the waves as they roll up on the beach and break into white foam. They sometimes make little houses of sand and build walls around them, and they dig wells with their small wooden spades. They have been picking up shells for their little sister. She is too young to come to the beach. I think all children like to play by the seaside when the sun is bright and the wind does not blow too hard. Lesson 54. Asked, wanted, for Willy's night, rabbits, lad, carried, cents, telling, 50, master. One day Willy's father saw a boy at the market with 4 little white rabbits in a basket. He thought these would be nice pets for Willy, so he asked the lad how much he wanted for his rabbits. The boy said, "Only 50 cents, sir." Willy's father bought them and carried them home. Here you see the rabbits and their little master. He has a pen for them and always shuts them in it at night to keep them safe. He gives them bread and grass to eat. They like grass and will take it from his hand. He has called in a little friend to see them. Willy is telling him about their funny ways. Slate work. Some rabbits are as white as snow. Some are black, and others have white and black spots. What soft, kind eyes they have. Lesson 55. Bush, cunning, place, show, find, broken, over, bring, again, fasten. Come here, Rose. Look down into this bush. Oh, Willy, a bird's nest! What cunning little eggs! May we take it and show it to Mother? What would the old bird do, Rose, if she should come back and not find her nest? Oh, we would bring it right back, Willy. Yes, but we could not fasten it in its place again. If the wind should blow it over, the eggs would get broken. Lesson 56. Strong, round, dry, bill, worked, sends, claws, flit, God, spring. How does the bird make the nest so strong, Willy? The mother bird has her bill and her claws to work with, but she would not know how to make the nest if God did not teach her. Do you see what it is made of? Yes, Willy, I see some horsehairs and some dry grass. The old bird must have worked hard to find all the hairs and make them into such a pretty round nest. Shall we take the nest, Rose? Oh, no, Willie, we must not take it, but we will come and look at it again sometime. Slate work. God made the little birds to sing and flit from tree to tree. 'Tis He who sends them in the spring to sing for you and me. Lesson 57. Feathers, ago, fly, worm, crumb, feeding, ugly, off, feed, brown, guess, things. Willie, when I was feeding the birds just now, a little brown bird flew away with a crumb in its bill. Where did it go, Rose? I don't know. Away off somewhere. I can guess where, Rose. Don't you know the nest we saw some days ago? What do you think is in it now? Oh, Willie, I know. Some little brown birds. Let us go and see them. All right, but we must not go too near. There, I just saw the old bird fly out of the bush. Stand here, Rose. Can you see? Why, Willie, what ugly little things! What big mouths they have, and no feathers! Keep still, Rose. Here comes the old bird with a worm in her bill. How hard she must work to feed them all. Lesson 58. Falling, counts, woes, nigh, begun, griefs, stars, tear, morning, Lord, each joys. When the stars at set of sun watch you from on high, when the morning has begun, think the Lord is nigh. All you do and all you say, He can see and hear. When you work and when you play, think the Lord is near. All your joys and griefs He knows, counts each falling tear. When to Him you tell your woes, know the Lord is near. Lesson 59. Whistle, whistle, pocket, willow, note filled, dead, sick, walk, every, blue, lane, lame, taking, cane, took. One day, when Mary was taking a walk down the lane, trying to sing her doll to sleep, she met Frank with his basket and cane. Frank was a poor little lame boy. His father and mother were dead. His dear old grandma took care of him and tried to make him happy. Every day, Mary's mother filled Frank's basket with bread and meat and a little tea for his grandma. "How do you do, Frank?" said Mary. Don't make a noise. My doll is going to sleep. It is just a little sick today. Well then, let us whistle it to sleep. And Frank, taking a willow whistle out of his pocket, blew a long note. "Oh, how sweet!" cried Mary. "Do let me try." Lesson 60. Turned face, cried, low, almost, soon, more, cry, once, because. Yes, Mary, I will give it to you, because you are so good to my grandma. Oh, thank you very much. Mary blew and blew a long time. "I can't make it whistle," said she, almost ready to cry. "Sometimes they will whistle, and sometimes they won't," said Frank. "Try again, Mary." She tried once more, and the whistle made a low, sweet sound. "It whistles!" she cried. In her joy, she had turned the doll's face down and its eyes shut tight, as if it had gone to sleep. "There!" cried Frank. "I told you the way to put a doll to sleep is to whistle to it." "So it is," said Mary. "Dear little thing, it must be put in its bed now." So they went into the house. Frank's basket was soon filled, and he went home happy. Lesson 61. Stood himself, flapping. First, 12, flapped, walked, flap, obey, better, chippy, food, stone, before, chickens, kept. There was once a big white hen that had 12 little chickens. They were very small, and the old hen took good care of them. She found food for them in the daytime, and at night kept them under her wings. One day this old hen took her chickens down to a small brook. She thought the air from the water would do them good. When they got to the brook, they walked on the bank a little while. It was very pretty on the other side of the brook, and the old hen thought she would take her children over there. There was a large stone in the brook. She thought it would be easy for them to jump to that stone, and from it to the other side. So she jumped to the stone and told the children to come after her. For the first time she found that they would not obey her. She flapped her wings and cried, "Come here, all of you! Jump upon this stone as I did. We can then jump to the other side. Come now." "Oh, Mother, we can't, we can't, we can't," said all the little chickens. "Yes, you can if you try," said the old hen. "Just flap your wings as I did, and you can jump over." "I am flapping my wings," said Chippy, who stood by himself. "But I can't jump any better than I could before." Lesson 62. Chirped, never, indeed, slowly, really, brood, began, didn't, use, door, bite, piece. "I never saw such children," said the old hen. "You don't try at all." "We can't jump so far, Mother." "Indeed we can't, we can't," chirped the little chickens. "Well," said the old hen, "I must give it up." So she jumped back to the bank and walked slowly home with her brood. "I think Mother asked too much of us," said one little chicken to the others. "Well, I tried," said Chippy. "We didn't," said the others. "It was of no use to try." When they got home, the old hen began to look about for something to eat. She soon found, near the back door, a piece of bread. So she called the chickens, and they all ran up to her, each one trying to get a bite at the piece of bread. "No, no," said the old hen. "This bread is for Chippy. He is the only one of my children that really tried to jump to the stone." Lesson 63. Last, slates, right, waste, neat, taken, clean, learn, reader, parents, second. We have come to the last lesson in this book. We have finished the first reader. You can now read all the lessons in it and can write them on your slates. Have you taken good care of your book? Children should always keep their books neat and clean. Are you not glad to be ready for a new book? Your parents are very kind to send you to school. If you are good and if you try to learn, your teacher will love you and you will please your parents. Be kind to all and do not waste your time in school. When you go home, you may ask your parents to get you a second reader. Phonic chart.